My name is Bennett. I own a company called Lyrical Lemonade. It's still difficult to kind of explain it as a profession, you know what I mean? Because naturally people just don't take it seriously. But I would say I own a music promotion company, event coordination, film production. I throw shows, I do music videos, we do merchandise. I'd usually just summarize it like that. A lot of challenges come with throwing a show. Obviously, you have a headline artist who people are going to see, but if anything goes wrong, it's Lyrical Lemonade. You know what I mean? It's not whoever that headline artist is. So you kind of have to understand that whatever you're creating, no matter how many people are involved, it goes back to one person. So I got this when I was starting Lyrical Lemonade. That's the first sticker I made. I put that on afterward. But inside of it, here's the paper that I wrote in my study hall. It's like the first thing I ever made that I brought to the web designer to kind of get things going.
What kind of book is that?
Yeah, blogging for dummies. I met with a web designer and I showed him this piece of paper that I drew out in study hall. And he's like, let's make it happen. And I remember I was stoked and I got like 200 stickers made. I went to high school, I would just pass them out to all my friends and they'd have them on their agendas and stuff. And you know, I tell a lot of people about it. Some people thought it was really cool, all my friends were supportive, and then some people were like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is stupid.
Hey, yo, look at come on, get this shit, use this shit for the thing, bro.
He knew what he wanted to be, you know? He didn't want to just make videos. Like, he knew he wanted to create an empire. Like, he wanted to create something so special that no one could remake, you know? And that's what he did, exactly that. Kids are out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, these kids dip school, you know what I'm saying? To come see what was up with this Lyrical Lemonade.
Crazy, bro. Fucking suspended.
You know what I'm saying?
For
My
this
niggas snuck out of school to come see it.
no.
You know what the fuck going on. Hey.
You know, with a video, if you have too much time, you got too much time to think about it. It might drive you crazy. If you have too little time, you know, you can't expand enough on your ideas. If you have just a little bit of both, then I feel like you can really hit the nail on the head. Having too much of a structure, it really shoots you in the foot. You gotta work with people who are ready to hear what you have to say, because there's some videos that I might not be able to tell you about. You know, you may just have to read it. And there's some I can tell you the whole thing in 15 seconds. You just gotta trust me. It's all different with every video, but it's really about working with someone who's open to hearing what you want to say, you know what I mean? When you're putting out so much content and trying to be creative at the same time, like, you run into this problem of too many moving parts sometimes. But kind of like what I did was, every piece that I would work on, I want to make this the best possible thing I can make, and whatever kind of comes of it, comes of it. And I'm gonna go until I can really make that change and I can really build a platform for artists and I can make something new.
When Cole was coming up, it was different because no one around here is about that. You can see it's just like people listen to country and shit. And like,
even if they fuck with it, like no one's pursuing it in any capacity, like any. Out here we had nothing to do, so it was like I went from like doing donuts in a pickup truck in random cornfields and like attaching car hoods to the back of pickup trucks. Got to the point where we were like, fuck it, let's make our own like reality.
Being outside a major city and being kind of secluded away in a town like that, if you let it, it will limit you. If you let it, it will push you further and further. For me, I chose to let it push me further and further. I love the Midwest. As far as involving my friends, I think when you have a real friend, they're gonna see things eye to eye on something that's truly great. And that felt good in the early stages, knowing that you had your friends there. And we were all kind of in it together at that point because we had nothing else, you know what I mean? It was something that was different, it was something that was fun, it was something that was new. We kind of just did it together.